Action.
Awesome. Yes. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again here. And give me a thumbs up when you see my screen.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. So,
Shall I mute myself again?
No, you don't have to mute yourself because we already did the
Yeah,
presentation, so we're just gonna, so voice notes and videos. Anybody had any questions regarding your videos? Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Commit to doing videos once a week. Once a week. It doesn't have to be long. My meditation videos, you guys, are 5 minutes. They're 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. I never go over 15, ever. And the thing is, if you have something to talk about that you know you're excited about, something that is really educational, inspirational, your excitement and the content just coming out of you, it's going to use up time and you won't be aware of the time that you're on video. So that's a really good thing, because that means that you're providing video, but you're not as nervous about it because you're just in flow. And when you're just letting what you have to say flow out, it becomes timeless and you don't worry about it. And next thing you know, hey, the video's okay. It was 2 minutes. Great. Hey, that was a pretty cool 2-minute video. But commit to doing a video once a week. Pick a day a week. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly the same time, but it works out best if you also have a consistent time. And, you know, just pick a subject. Pick a subject. If you're reading something that's congruent with your business, you know, what did you read that was cool? You know, do a video reviewing a book that you read. Do a video reviewing an article that you read, a video that you saw, anything. But get comfortable doing video. And I was doing, let's see, I did my meditation videos for almost a year. It's coming up on a year before I committed to doing webinars every day. So it's not, it is a work in progress. I'm not saying it's going to take you a year to get comfortable doing video, but you know, you want to build up that tolerance for doing video. And if it's once a week, even if you think it's horrible, trust me, everybody is rooting for you simply because you were brave enough to do your video. So let's see. Yes, Sarah, once a week. Chat Sarah says once a week. Got it. All right, and the follow-up. Follow-up, 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 follow-up. As you guys can see.
Can't say it enough.
Yes. As you guys can see, I posted my link for today's webinar in every post where I talked about having a webinar. Because anybody who showed interest in coming to my webinar, if you couldn't come to the first one, okay. Doesn't mean that you didn't want to be there. Anything could have came up. Anything could have happened. But you want to follow up, because you don't know when you finally get in sync with someone, when you finally get aligned and it's finally the right time, the right circumstances, you don't know exactly when that's going to happen. If you get like a sale on the first contact, you're lucky. That's not something that's typical. What's typical is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 12th time you follow up. That's when somebody's finally like, all right, let me go ahead and buy. But if you don't follow up, how are you supposed to maximize your potential? So Chat Sarah says, yes, I need help with follow-ups. Just follow up. Follow up without an intention. You know, follow up with no intention except to connect. You say, hey, how's it going? How's it going? What's been going on with you? What's new? Did you have a chance to look at whatever? Sarah follows up with me regarding stuff. And it works, because it's not that I don't want to do something. It's that there might not be time, there might be something else going on, but the interest is still there. And better believe that once everything is in sync the way it needs to be in sync, it's a done deal. I'm gonna follow through with whatever it was that she asked me to do. The same thing goes for you. If you're following up with a customer, the customer has shown you, or a prospect, the prospect has shown interest in your business, but it's not the right time, or they don't buy that first time, they may be looking for you to come back to them because they may not want to initiate that conversation. So Sarah says, what if the other person never responds back? Okay, if you message someone and they don't respond back, I like to do 3 attempts. So the first attempt, hey, how's it going? Cricket. Hey, what's going on? It's been a while since I reached out. How's everything going? Crickets. Third time, hi there. I've reached out to you a couple of times. I hope everything's okay with you. Feel free to reach out to me whenever, blah, 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 blah. Don't pitch your business. Don't talk about anything. It's just for building a relationship. And if after the third contact, when you say that and there's still no response and this person never interacts with your stuff, unfriend them. Unfriend them completely. Take them off your friends list. They're not somebody that you want to have there, period. They're not somebody that you want to have take up that space, because once you get to the point where your business is bigger, that 5,000 friend limit is going to be really, really valuable. There's going to be people who want to connect with you that can't. And if you reach out to someone and they're not responsive, but you just let them stay on your friends list, that's taking up a spot for somebody who wants to buy from you. So I say do 3 attempts. After the 3rd attempt, unfriend them.
And how long should you leave it between attempts?
As much as you're comfortable. I'm thinking like 3 months, because you want to follow up maybe once a week, once every other week, between like the 1st and 2nd contact. Maybe give it a little bit more time between the 2nd and the 3rd contact. And then after that, if you're managing your page pretty meticulously and you find that, you know what, this person, I've sent them a message, I've interacted with their content, they're not responding to me, they're not interacting with my content, unfriend them. They're obviously not somebody that is interested in your business, and that's okay, because there's billions of other people who are.
Okay.
So I think that's it. Yeah, follow up. And that's it, you guys. It's actually starting to get dark, as you can see. So it's the perfect time to wrap this up. Is there anything else that I could help you guys with? Any other questions and concerns that you guys have about building relationships through Facebook?
I do. I have a lot of questions, but that's going to be a whole other webinar.
Well, go ahead, shoot. What's your question?
Well, because you're talking about following up, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I really suck at following up.
Okay.
I am, with my business, I am transitioning over into a different software that does a lot of the back stuff for me. But I'm not, for example, like I've had clients that have reached out to me through my website because they wanted a cleaning quote, and I've contacted them back, and then they've never answered. Or they say, for example, they'll tell me, yeah, I reached out, but I can't do it right now. Get back to me. And I'll try again in another week. And I need to figure out what kind of verbiage I need to use for clients like that have reached out to me in the past, but I was never able to follow through with it.
Yes, okay. This is what you say. Are you still looking for blank?
Okay.
Are you still looking for blank? The key words are you still? Because when you say, are you still, you're already subconsciously assuming that they want to do business with you.
Okay.
And you're communicating that to them. Like, look, you reached out to me. You want to do business with me. So is that what you're still looking for?
Okay. If someone had told me, use the words, you had expressed interest. You had expressed interest.
Are you still?
Okay, are you still? Okay.
Are you still looking for blank? Are you still looking for, in whatever service it was, if they were specific,
okay,
use their same terminology, but you want to say, are you still, if they've already expressed interest in your business. And then put it on your calendar. Like if you have a follow-up calendar, you could create a follow-up calendar, so that way you won't have to consciously remember how much time it's been.
Okay.
So that's how you would do that.
Yeah, because I'm really bad at follow-up. So, yeah.
Not
I have to get myself better organized, and I'm there. I'm there. I'm getting there. And after I did the Guerrilla Business School, I took so many notes, and I'm completely focused.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back into that. I'm actually like everything that actually let me go ahead and end this webinar and then we'll
Okay.
talking in a second. So to everyone who's watching here, thank you so much for joining. I hope you got some value from this webinar. Feel free to contact Wizard Web Marketing on Facebook, send us a message, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye. Let's stop.
Bye.